Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and with Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4 coming in the next few months, and now being the primary focus of 4J Studios, I figured now would be the best time to make a list of all the things I think would make the game a lot better, and that are now possible with the increased power of these new consoles over the old ones. So the first thing that I think they could put onto the next-gen consoles to make them a lot better for multiplayer is dedicated servers. So dedicated servers will basically allow you to invite people into the game when you're not there, or make a whitelist of people. You could do a whole bunch of things with it. You could make just a wild server that anyone can join, no rules, you don't even care about your stuff, it's just complete wild chaos with PvP. And or you can make the exact opposite. You could have you and a group of 2 or 3 friends all whitelist on a server, so you can all work on something without someone's Xbox being on. Because currently, if you have either an Xbox or a PS3 server, the way you have to run it is you have to have an Xbox or a PS3 running all the time with its own account, with its own subscription to the network, and it's a really, really awful solution that's not even entirely reliable, and it has a bunch of problems with it basically, and it's entirely wasteful. So it'd be nice if this was just built into the game, and you didn't have to be entirely wasteful for it, because that'd just be a really great little feature. So dedicated servers would be really nice. So the next thing that I think would be really useful is if they use the power of the next-gen consoles. So basically, most PC games can look better than next-gen console games, but Minecraft is an exception because it's meant to run on everything, so it suffers on PC. On the next-gen, they have a lot of resources comparatively to what the minimum requirements are for Minecraft. They can make a really, really nice-looking game. We already know they're both going to be 1080p, 60 frames a second, but they could also make the textures look better, or make a ridiculous view distance. Just make the game look really, really amazing. They could even, go above 1080p resolutions if they wanted to. It's, I'd really like to see them make this game the best looking version, take advantage of the horsepower, and do, lots of cool things with it, rather than just kind of being complacent and being like, well, I guess there's loads of spare if we want to do something with that. I'd like to see them use all of it and make, a really, really cool both looking game and, game with more features that actually use the horsepower of the next-gen consoles, and actually be one of the good applications of a console, because that's one of the big things they have over PC. The fact that it is one specification, use that, make a really nice game. It would be great. So the next thing on my list is no bugs. So basically, every version so far, the Xbox 360 version, the PS3 version, and it's just obviously the nature of coding means that basically every version released of Minecraft so far has been filled with bugs. If you're around for the PS3 release, if you're a PS3 guy, you'll have known the pain of this. It seems like they don't even do any testing on it. It's pretty bad. I know they obviously do, and it's an unavoidable part of coding. But it'd be really nice if they spent the extra time doing the QA testing rather than trying to rush it out for sales or whatever. I wouldn't mind waiting an extra month to get an almost bug-free game versus, something that's filled with bugs where you can't even, mine down, or you can't even, invite people to your game. I'd really like to see it, properly tested, and that might seem a bit critical, but honestly, it'd just be really nice to get the game and then for it to be working, and just be thinking next about the next, feature update, rather than being like, oh, there's a bug fix, then there's another bug fix, then you'll fix all the bugs the bug fixes does, and I'd rather not think of it like that. I'd, just like thinking forward rather than thinking for bug fixes. So next on my list is some gameplay changes for multiplayer. These are kind of like mods, but like basically instead of having mods in the game, because you can't properly add mod support because both Microsoft and Sony won't allow you to mod on their consoles. They could just have loads of options in the games that are kind of mod-like, that allow you to do lots of cool things. So for instance, if you want to have, something in the game where you want to, everyone to be able to jump 3 times as high, like moon jumping, maybe you could just have that as a host option. Like, add loads of host options to really give you control over your game, and kind of give you the mod feel, even if you're not, using mods at the time. Just, give you loads of cool things, like, running double as fast, giving everyone in the game a specific item at a specific time. It'd be really nice if they could implement those in the host options, because right now there's a lot of things that you can't do, that you can do on PC that you can't do on the console versions. It'd be nice to see them fix that with the next gen consoles, again taking advantage of the horsepower and doing something cool with it. So my final thing on the list is adding more players to the built-in servers or the multiplayer, because on both Xbox and PS3 it's 8 players multiplayer and 4 players local. Obviously you can't do more than 4 players local because that'd be ridiculous, but it'd be really nice if they extended the multiplayer support. So instead of just being 8 players on a server, maybe make it 32 players on a server max, or 64, or something ridiculous and high. And then on top of that, they could even, you know, make it easier to invite. So if, you know, for instance, you want to just have a wild server, you can invite, just let anyone invite anyone, like friends of friends of friends of friends, rather than just, you know, going 2 layers deep. It'd be really nice to see them, you know, being able to do this. And further on that note, they could also make like a public list of servers that anyone can join at any time, that have like publicly set rules. Maybe use like in-game mods, so like you know, kind of like instead of just, you know, hiring staff, they could just find people in the community that are willing to run the servers, and then, you know, use those servers to run the cool mini games that everyone's asking for. Like everyone's always asking for Hunger Games to be built in. Why not just make it so there is a Hunger Games server that anyone can access, that's like a 64-man server at any time, or, you know, like I guess more than like 5 or 10 of them, because Minecraft's a big game. But it'd be really nice to see them use a public server list with more players, and you could really, you know, fill in the multiplayer gap that's being left by the console versions with just a few clever changes to the, you know, the number of players and the way servers are accessed. So that was my wish list for Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4. If everything in the game on the list is in the game, whether, you know, as a result of this video or not, it'd be a really, really great thing, and it'd make the game a lot more playable for everyone. I think everyone can agree. So if you like the video, could you please like it, which is great, or tweet it to 4J Studios, because that's a fun way of getting it seen, and then hopefully some of this stuff can be in the game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's go to the outro. So if you enjoyed the video and you're on a PC and want to see more, you can click on the left side of the screen and you'll be taken to my Minecraft PS4 question and answer video, where I answer questions about the PS4 using the information we have so far. It might be useful if you want to learn, you know, about where it is right now. Or you can click on the right side of the screen and be taken to my most recent video uploaded yesterday, which is 5 redstone pro tips, which is 5 useful pro tips that can help you get better at redstone. I think it'd be useful if you don't know a whole bunch about redstone. If you're a redstone god, then it might be 5 very obvious things, but it's still, you know, something might worth be checking out. So you can also, if you're on a mobile, you can just go to my channel, go for it that way. But let's go to the last one.